HIMSS Live ist eine Plattform.
HIMSS Live is an event series that hospitals use as a platform to discuss and work on everyday healthcare IT problems and issues.
Da es ein Workshop-Format ist.
Since HIMSS Live is a workshop format, we're not talking about standard lectures. Rather, we're engaging in discussions with hospital representatives about their requirements.
Das Themenspektrum von HIMSS Live ist sehr
HIMSS Live's range of topics is very broad, and of course it reflects the various interests of the individual hospitals that are involved in these events. We're beginning here in Stuttgart's Marienhospital with the topic of mobility. The next one at the Unfallkrankenhaus Berlin will deal with change management. And there will be other issues, from IT infrastructure to IT security.
Das ist ein Erfahrungsaustausch.
This is an exchange of experience, but at the same time, it's a straightforward opportunity to thoroughly focus on discussing a very specific topic and making progress.
Wir können ganz konkret
We can provide some very concrete assistance by making it possible for the hospital to take a look at its current IT configuration and then giving advice about an economical, cost-effective and worthwhile approach to moving forward with one particular component of its IT investment.
Da die Zielsetzung von HIMSS Live
HIMSS Live's target is to solve everyday problems. So of course we have to go where they arise, which means on site to the IT installations in the hospitals. We want to pinpoint HIMSS Live very precisely toward individual hospitals all over Germany.
in die einzelnen Krankenhäuser hinein im gesamten Bundesgebiet.
Von der HIMSS
I'm sure HIMSS will be able to support us in our effort, which is ultimately to provide hospitals with flexible IT systems that are economical and whose processes are efficient.
Ziel ist die
The goal is to introduce up-to-the-minute topics in the various regions that are of direct relevance to the users, as well as new products that focus on a variety of requirements. Though domestic issues are naturally the focus of most discussions with our German partners, we also take a broader view of things. HIMSS offers an international perspective. What's going on globally that can be of benefit here in Germany?
HIMSS hat weltweit mehr als 50.000
Worldwide,
Mitglieder.
HIMSS has more than 50,000 members, individual members. These are people who work in hospitals or in companies in the healthcare IT field. We also have more than 600 companies and 1,200 non-profit organizations as members, which means that HIMSS represents the entire healthcare IT spectrum. The advantage for hospitals is that it's an association dedicated to the optimal deployment of IT in healthcare. And it supports knowledge sharing, continuing education, and of course networking in the framework of events.
Weiterbildung und natürlich auch Networking im Rahmen von Events. Wir freuen uns sehr, dass wir mit der
We are very pleased to have Dell as our partner and sponsor for the HIMSS Live series in Germany. Dell supports our philosophy of solving the everyday problems faced by hospitals and of putting the hospitals at the very center of our activities.
zu stellen.
Wir wollen einfach näher an die Spitäler heranrücken.
We want to work more closely with hospitals. We want to understand their daily activities better and the things they're confronted with in order to discover the aspects of our solutions that need to be refined. As one of the major global solutions providers, we want to make sure our competence is available in this field too.
Unsere Produkte sind durchgehend so konzeptioniert, dass wir
Our products are continuously developed in ways that enable us to function effectively in heterogeneous environments, so we're used to working efficiently in projects. The presentations have made a very good impression on me. It's obvious that the speakers have a wealth of experience. I'm thoroughly enjoying myself. It's very informative and really very practically oriented.
Ja, doch.
An opportunity like this for users to have an open dialogue with one another was long overdue. It's been great to be able to speak openly about IT, because with the economic restrictions in healthcare, almost all hospitals are facing the same challenges in regard to IT. As I've said, congratulations, finally.
endlich mal.
Ja, ein interessantes Seminar.
Yes, it's an interesting seminar. I have some knowledge of IT, but to be honest, not a lot. I'm more of an end user. I'm a physician. So far, I've heard a great deal of new information, as well as numerous ideas and suggestions that have implementation potential and can certainly become part of daily operations.
Die auf jeden Fall in den täglichen Betrieb eingehen werden.
Also sehr interessant.
It's very interesting, because there are people here from various fields: IT, nursing, controlling. It is very comprehensive, interesting and exciting.
Sehr umfassend und interessant und spannend.
Mein Eindruck von der
My
Veranstaltung ist,
impression of the event is that the people here have found an enjoyable forum in which they can introduce and discuss their ideas. It's a hands-on workshop and not one that's merely to be consumed.
es ist ein Mitmach-Workshop und kein Konsum-Workshop.
Wir hoffen natürlich,
We
dass
hope that HIMSS Live will become a movement directed by hospitals toward the goal of using more information technology in healthcare, but primarily that this information technology will be designed in a way that is user and patient-oriented.